Darkness is a terrible thing if you need to go somewhere. When you're sleeping, darkness is a wonderful thing. The darker, the better. But if you need to go somewhere, darkness is terrible. First of all, you can't see where you're going. So you may be headed in the wrong direction. Secondly, you may be tripping over all sorts of stuff that is in the way. Walking into walls, crashing into trees. Terrible thing, the darkness. Because it prevents you from seeing what's there. What does that mean in practical terms? When you turn on a light, you suddenly become aware of what's around you. You see the table in front of you, you see the couch by the wall, you see the picture hanging on the hook. You see what there is to see. Darkness means all those things are there and you're not seeing it. In practical terms, let's say in a relationship, your friend's need is right there. You don't see it. Your friend's joy and good fortune is right there. You don't see it. Your friend's pain, it's present, it's there, it's real, and you don't see it. So we stumble, we say things that are insensitive, not realizing how offensive that might be to someone in that condition or in that difficult circumstance. When we turn on the light, all of a sudden we see what's there and what has been there all along. So on one of the nights of Hanukkah, when you're sitting there watching the candles burn, think about relationships. What am I not seeing? What is the darkness that needs to be dispelled? Tune in, focus, turn on the light, particularly in a marriage. You live side by side, you keep tripping over each other, you keep hurting each other, you keep forgetting. That's darkness. Turning on the light means, oh, I see. That's a lifesaver. That makes all the difference in the world. So even before you find a solution to the problems, the pains, the needs, just I see. That is so helpful. It's so much part of the fabric of a relationship. Do you see what I'm saying? If you don't see what I'm saying, then we got nothing to talk about. So I'm not asking you for a solution to my problems. I'm just asking, do you see what I'm saying? Do you see what's going on with me? Or am I completely on my own? So the practical application of light over darkness means look around. There are people. There are things. They've been there all along. You haven't noticed. Turn on the light. Focus. Ask yourself, what am I not seeing in my wife? What am I not seeing in my husband? Because you know there's stuff there. Everybody else sees it, but you're too close. That's a good excuse. But why have an excuse when there doesn't need to be a problem? So that is one of the applications of the Chanukah lights. An improvement in relationships. Getting insight into what's been there all along and that is very much a part of our lives every day, and we keep missing it. We don't need to miss it. light a Hanukkah candle and let the light illuminate your life. Let it help you see what you haven't been seeing. And then, will it last 8 days? Yeah, it'll last 8 days. It'll last 80 years or more. So get a menorah if you don't have one. It's still early in Chanukah. If you don't have a menorah, you don't know where to get a menorah, there's a link at the bottom. Call your Chabad house. They will love to help you out. They'll bring you a menorah if you need delivery, or you run over there and get it. Candles, oil, holders, wicks, the works. But light up your life. It's a good thing.
We have a Sunday night program for VIPs that you might be interested in. It's informal, it's questions and answers, it's conversation. It's really relaxed, it's really pleasant, enjoyable, informative, and kind of community-like. It's a Sunday night program. There's a Wednesday morning program for the VIPs, and there's a Wednesday night program. All of it just conversation, casual, laid back, unscripted. So join us, take a look, click the link below and see which of the three suits you best, and join us for some enjoyable conversation.